Well, what's going on, Cardinal Nation? Well, what a wild game today. Another nail-biting win and a huge comeback. As for a third straight game, we play in extra innings, 7-6 in this one over the Washington Nationals, and the first of four. And we fell behind 5-0 early on, and with Sonny Gray on the mound, pretty surprising. And Sonny Gray now, this start and the start before this last Saturday against the Reds, two poor starts, which is pretty unusual, since before that he was just on a roll. And yeah, but we were able to hang on and get this win in 11 innings. Ryan Helsley the win, so he did not get the save. The Nationals tied it in the 10th, and then we got a run in the 11th, and would hang on for the win. So anyway, Washington will go up 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Jesse Winker, an RBI double, that will make it 1-0 Reds, and then Luis Garcia Jr. RBI single to make it 2-0. Then the bottom of the second, two-run RBI double by C.J. Abrams, scoring Jacob Young and Nick Senzel, the former Red. That will make it a 4-0 game after just 2 innings. And then in the bottom of the third, Luis Garcia with a solo home run to make it a 5-0 Nationals lead. Garcia's 10th home run of the year. We'll get a run back in the top of the fourth, actually 2 runs. Sacrifice fly by Dylan Carlson, and then Pedro Pages with an RBI single that would make it 5-2. And then Wills Contreras to make it a 5-3 game with an RBI single. But then Paul Goldschmidt ground into a double play to end the inning. And speaking of double plays, Sonny Gray would get Jesse Winker to ground into a double play to end the 5th inning. And that would be the end of his night. So 5 innings for Sonny, giving up 5 runs, striking out 6. So has not been particularly great in the past 2 starts. Now gave up 6 runs, but only 3 of them were earned last week against the Reds. And then before that, those other starts he had in June, he was just outstanding, going 7 innings in all but 2 starts in the month of June. So anyway, so then down 5-3, rookie Chris Roycroft will come in to pitch in the 6th. Actually just caught up. He's been up and down ever since making his debut. He would then get 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, and then Matthew Liberatore would come in and get the final out. Then in the top of the 8th, Nolan Gorman with an RBI single that would make it a 5-4 game. Gorman pinch hitting for Carlson, fortunately, which ran 2 runners to end the inning. And then Ryan Fernandez would walk a batter to load the bases, and then Nick Senzel would ground into a double play to end the inning. So we were only down by 1 heading into the top of the 9th. A very good closer for the Nationals, Kyle Finnegan. But Wills Contreras with a solo home run to tie it up 5-5. His 8th of the year, he homered Wednesday night in Pittsburgh. And then Fernandez would send the game 2 extra innings again. Fernandez would get 1 out in the 9th, and then Romero would strike out Abrams, then allow a double to Lane Thomas, who would then get the rookie James Wood to fly out to send it to extras. And then just 1 pitch into the 10th, Nolan Gorman with a go-ahead RBI single, scoring Donovan to put us up 6-5. And then the bottom of the 10th, Ryan Helsley trying to close it out, and well, unfortunately, the save streak would be over. He would give up a game-tying single to catcher Keibert Ruiz. He would get a double play to keep it tied, set it to the 11th, and then Wilson Contreras would reach first on a strikeout wild pitch, allow Mason Wynn to score to put us up 7-6. And then in the bottom of the 11th, with 2 runners on for Lane Thomas trying to tie or win it, he would ground out, and that would end it. So a nail-biting win. So Helsley, the blown save, but he would still get the win in this one. And yeah, so the save streak over now for Ryan Helsley. He had 30 straight saves. And yeah, so that's too bad, but get the win somehow. Anyway, by the way, the Nationals had former Cardinal Juan Yepez make his Nationals debut, ironically, against his former team. He spent the entire season till this point in the minors. And yeah, so in the second game, Lance Lynn gets a start against left-hander Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals. So till then, about 3 o'clock, comics were saying go Cards.